walk the street. Surprisingly, these streets look clean. I'm not sure if these are old photos or whatever, because this is most definitely Civic Center. And we all know Civic Center got all the poops and stuff. You know what I'm talking about. If you worked in San Francisco or visited, you know there's poop everywhere. That's why we had the poop app. I know we had the poop app. Let me see if I can find the poop app. It's called Snapgram. 2019 Snapgram. I want to read this because it's so true. Shout to this engineer for the doing. One for the culture. Hold on. I can't even contain this. Okay. I'm trying to This is the story of how I moved to San Francisco after college and discovered that the city I had once fantasized about living in wasn't the urban utopia I had imagined. Arriving in San Francisco, I moved to San Francisco in May 2017. I was fresh out of college and had spent the previous 6 months desperately searching for a job in the Bay Area so that I could finally fulfill my dream of moving to California, the greatest state in the country. I can't believe I actually thought that at the time. It took me about one day to realize that this place was in major trouble. Take a walk through most neighborhoods and you'll notice the human and animal waste, needles, trash, and other refuse that litters the streets and sidewalks. Don't believe me? Just check out these photos. That's not cap. That's 1,000. I worked in Soma, worked in Civic Center, I lived in San Francisco actually, and it's gotten to a hard decay all because of the Board of Supervisors, Mayor London Breed, Gavin Newsom. We all know they destroyed everything. Shout to Benioff for setting them in order. Somebody with money got to do it. If Benioff got to threaten these guys, everybody else should be threatening them, just like Musk. These people destroyed every aspect of business. What they need to do if they want to revitalize California and fix this fiscal deficit, we need to nix all those stupid governing boards that are not taxpayer voted on. We need to nix every single nonprofit and NGO and get some high level forensics accountants in place stat. We need to get an understanding of where the bleed is, as well as how to stop the bleed. The thing is, we're bleeding in so many places. It's freaking scary. This was what the app looked like way back when. I see poop. And so basically you log in. This is funny. This is back when there was only a Facebook API. This is 2019. It's 2018. I don't think Meta took over IG yet. Let's check that out. Hold on a second. Oh, actually, they bought Instagram in 2012. Interesting. I guess that was the app. This actually looks like the front of one of my old offices. This is funny. I remember seeing these everywhere. Shout out to that engineer for doing us a solid. But the problem is, they'd be doing their solid in front of us. I mean, there'd be times where I'm walking to the office, dead ass, at like 7:30 in the morning. This man was wearing a full-on trench coat, right? I recognized it was 7:30, but it was 7:30 in summer. And something about that didn't feel right? And something about him. You ever just look at a person and just be like, something about you feels fishy? Like, I'm gonna just keep my eye on you as I walk past, because I don't trust you. I don't know what the hell you up to, but I'm gonna just make sure I leave your presence safely while watching you. And so basically, I was on 11th Street. I think it was 11th Street in San Francisco, walking to Howard. You know when you're on Market and then you turn to 11th Street and then there's Blue Bottle. It was like that Market and then there's the Blue Bottle right next to it. That was my spot. Oh my God, I love my little Lay's waffle and Blue Bottle latte on my way to the office. The only problem is they got so expensive, man. Even with like stagflation, whatever, and like my income increasing throughout the years, I'm priced out of Blue Bottle, bro. It's weird. I can't even afford a filet of fish meal. I'm like, well, y'all got me out here up. I'm trying to support people, but like, anybody notice how small the fillet of fish went. It went from like and even the packaging is super cute, but the packaging is like real small too. So when I pulled that thing out the bag, I said, what the is this cute little thing? It's cute. I'm not sure I want to eat it. It's cute. In fact, there was a time where, who was it? McDonald's? McDonald's had the nerve to like give me some really, really tiny French fries. And I was like, what are you doing, McDonald's? Like, I know we in a recession, but like potatoes ain't that expensive, you know? And they know what I'm talking about. They out here being cheap as hell. I was so offended, bro. I pulled that thing out the bag and was like, this? What's the rest of it? It was like 5 little things of like French fry, and that was it. I was like, man, you guys. I'm sticking it In-N-Out. At least they try to like maintain their prices.